That's my man, bitch.
Oh, don't try to read me out.
My man.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. Oh, don't try to read me out.
My man.
Oh, real bad.
Still the same. Yeah. Period. Don't play with me. And y'all keep seeing us together. Yes, that video was true. I was in the process of divorcing him. I hired a divorce attorney, paid the retainer, like I'm done, it's through, no breakup. And he was like, okay, if that's really what you want to do. But see, my husband, I'm there.
That's my man, bitch.
Oh, don't try to read me out.
My man.
Hey guys, happy Friday. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Hi, everybody. Hi, Erica. Hi, sweet aces. Hey, boo. Hey. Hey, poopy pies. Oh, dip in here early today. Okay. Hi, Bible lady. What's going on, everybody? Okay, let's get into it. So, girl, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what's going on. I dipped over there to Liv's channel yesterday, and she was talking about having some court. I don't know if she had court or not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. She made it seem like she had court. Then Jasmine was over there acting like she had court. I thought court was rescheduled. I have no idea. Does anyone know anything about the court shenanigans? She said court went very well. It worked in her favor. Girl, I don't know. This woman lies so much. We don't even know. We had a bougie gang person who was on Messenger who told me that they called the courthouse and that the docket had been rescheduled. So I don't know. Anyone finds out anything, let me know. It could be in my Instagram. I feel like I got caught up on all my Instagram messages, but it just ain't perfect. It says as Dimple says, it's my birthday. Gosh, there's so many Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So is that still Pisces today? Is today last day of Pisces? Let's see. What's going on with Pisces. Pisces season. Let's see. Pisces season dates. Let's see. Pisces season spans roughly February 19th to March 20th. Pisces is the 12th sign of the final sign of the zodiac. Pisces is a water sign. Maybe ma'am is not a Pisces. So today, okay, so zodiac. Let's see what she said. Let me not make my life difficult. Okay, S Dimples, Aries. So that goes into April, right? Or is that so interesting. Okay, so Aries started and then it goes into Taurus. Is that right? Okay, Aries. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, it was nice while it lasted. Okay. She is on the cusp. Happy birthday, dear. Okay. Yes. My birthday is tomorrow. Okay, Denise Marie. Okay, Denise Marie said, baby, do not forget about me, okay? All right, look, it's Aries season, guys. Denise Marie, okay, S Dimples, okay. Dim folks is like Aries season, okay. Happy birthday to the Aries in the house, okay? Beautiful. Happy birthday, ladies. Yes, Taurus. Okay. Because one of my sisters is the 21st, and then the other one is the 26th in April. So they were like a year and 5 days apart. That part. A year and 5 days. Do the math. So number one, my brother and number two are 13 months apart. He's March, she's April. And then between 2 and 3, they are a year and 5 days apart. My mom, they went back to back to back for 3 kids. And then took a 6-year break for me, okay? But yeah, a Pisces. Wait, so my brother is definitely a Pisces, day before St. Patrick's Day, and then an Aries and a Taurus. Can you believe it? All like a little over a year apart. 13 months and then a year and 5 days apart. Girl, and rounded it out with a Virgo and a Cancer. Okay. Hi. Hey everybody. India had a birthday. Who else's birthday? It's always all of y'all's birthday. Never chat, but want to know. I love your show. Oh, thank you, Mo. I appreciate that very much. You should look, you're chatting now. Don't break the trend. Bougie parents were getting it in. Girl, can you believe it? 427. Can you believe that? Well, my parents were both Scorpios. They were they're that couple that dances all night at the party. Well, they used to. They were very much like hand holding, dancing. They were kind of that. They're like muy caliente. Okay, they had that muy caliente thing going on. So boom. Okay, guys, let's go see what's going on. Look, someone in my comments said something. They were talking to one of y'all and said something. Well, at least they on acres. I was like, help me, Lord. I don't want to hear about them damn acres. Okay. Nobody cares about I don't care about cleaning out a chicken coop. I don't mind paying well, look, I'm not going to be mad if I got to pay $6, $7, $8 for some eggs. I'm not going to not eat eggs. If I'm going to go pay $30 and $40 for a steak, if I'm going to get 2 little pieces of lobster meat and plunk down $40, I can buy a case of eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've bought shit that's more expensive and goes a lot less, feeds a lot less mouths, put it that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no damn chicken coop. And I live in the country. I do. I live out in the county. So you know what I mean? Some people would call this the country. Okay. So, I don't care about no damn chicken coop. I don't want a chicken coop. I want to just go to the store and open the refrigerator case and get my eggs nice and clean and not have to pull them out of a chicken's ass. Okay? Period. No offense. I love chickens. I love to eat them. I'm not trying to play with them. Okay? I'm not trying to smell their poop. Never want to hear the word girl. Really, it should be acreage, right? Or, I mean, I guess you can say acres, but it's whatever. Nobody cares. We're not going to debate it. Let's see what's going on, though, over there at the foolishness. You guys have asked me what's going on with the tiny house. Baby, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see and find out. Tiny house gone. It was a rental word on the YouTube streets. Really, I wonder if they sent it back or sold it and realized what the fuck did we do? And I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know if you can rent those things, but why would you clear out property? Baby, I don't know. They might have came in, who knows? I wouldn't have spent $10,000 if I didn't know my next steps. You know what I'm saying? That's just a waste of money. There are people, if you look up shed conversions on YouTube, I'm sure you guys have looked them up. There are people who have done some nice work with their little sheds. They make them into she sheds and cute workshops and mother-in-law guest houses, but you got to put some money in that. You got to put in insulation, you got to put in sheetrock, you got to put in power, you got to run the water, you got to run the sewer, you got to buy a the mini split to get air and heat. That's some work and that's some money, right? Not to say they don't have it. I don't know what those people have, but what I'm saying is this: you got to want to spend it. You got to have it. You got to want to spend it. The city got to allow you. Okay. And then you got to find the people. So nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just watching YouTube videos. That's my thing. We're just watching the freaking video. So it's okay. Nobody cares. All right.
All right, what's up, everybody? Back with another one, y'all. Back outside. Hold on, let me wipe this off.
Ew.
Y'all see me? Hold up. Oh yeah, we back outside.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all. Look.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I finally got me some boots for outside.
I'm gonna just say it's the kiss assery in the comments. There's always a weird supply of kiss assery in these comments, but I'm gonna just leave that right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna pick it up and put it down. It's the kiss assery for me. That looks good. What is that? Oh, coconut curry rice. That sounds yummy. Hold on a second. Let's look at that real quick.
Coconut curry rice and grilled chicken.
Mm.
Start by seasoning the chicken with some salt, chicken seasoning cube, garlic and onion powder, pepper, curry, oil, and some lemon juice. Mix the spices in and then cover and allow to marinate for about 1 hour. Next, heat up some oil and then fry some onion and minced garlic. Add some tomato paste, fry that for about 10 minutes until the oil starts to separate. Add chopped tomatoes and peppers, season and then fry that for about 10 minutes. Tomato paste. Add some tomato paste, fry that for about 10 minutes until the oil starts to separate. Add chopped tomatoes and peppers, season and then fry for about 10 minutes. Add the coconut milk, some meat stock, and then the washed rice. Give this a good mix. Add a bit of salt if needed. Cover and allow to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. While it's cooking, grill the chicken, and after about 20 minutes, your rice should be ready. Serve with the chicken and enjoy. Coconut curry rice.
Yum, that sounds good. Okay, my bad. I had to look at the recipe, y'all, because my mouth was watering looking at the I was like, that looks good. Okay.
All right, what's up, everybody? Back with another one, y'all.
I just need to know how. I want to ask. So the soul food place we go to, it's called Nana Morrison's here in Charlotte. And I want to ask them so bad, what kind of curry paste do y'all use? Because I think I found the curry seasoning, but I don't know. That's something me and Farrah got to do this weekend, is find that curry paste, because she wants me to replicate that chicken so bad. She wants that chicken so bad. And the sauce is really good. We might have to go get some. I might have, you know what? I might go pick it up and have it for when I pick her up from school. That way we don't have to drive all the way. It's all the way out by the airport, baby. I couldn't live any further from the airport unless I just lived out of town. Okay. I'm on the other side of town from the airport. So I might go get it. But she doesn't like she likes the curry chicken, but she likes it more so. She likes the curry rice, and she gets the fried chicken with the curry sauce on her fried chicken. And let me tell you something. I did that the other day. Oh, do we have H Mart? No, we have a big Korean market. Um, it's not H Mart though. I've heard of H Mart. There's a girl I watch. Any of you guys who are in the luxury handbag community, um, you guys know LVCC Lover, the Korean. She's a Korean girl. Um, she has 3 kids, and sis has a ton of bags. You guys know LVCC Lover? CC? What is her name? Karis. Thank you for the idea, Alexa. Probably Walker's Wood. It's kind of like a greenish brown. That would be, so you're saying Walker's Wood is probably the type of curry paste that we would find at like like a traditional kind of, because it's not a Indian. I've had Indian curry, like the yellow orangey type, and that was good too. I ate that all my pregnancy. The people that had the cafe in the building that I worked in when I was pregnant with Farah, you love Karis, isn't she? I Girl, I go back with Karis back when her oldest son was sitting in his high chair. So you know Jerusha and all of them. If you know CC, LVCC Lover, then Mel and Melbourne and Jerusha and Lydia Elise Millen, all the girls who talk about all the bags. Like the OG luxury bag girls. She's good. I like her. I still watch her from time to time. Okay, Walker's Wood. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, guys, let's get into the shenanigans. Let's see what's going on. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm so glad all of you guys are here. The diversion is so funny. I've been running out of ideas for what to meal prep. Yeah, you know what? Maybe one day we'll just look at some meal reels. We'll look at some meal, since we, I'm saying, like, I'm saying the homemake. We talk a lot about homemaking food and all of the things. Let me ensemble about 10 or 15 reels, and one day next week we will run through some, or I think I might make that. Okay. We'll do that. All right. Since homemaking is on the agenda, we do critique homemaking around here. So why not get some additional ideas, okay? And it's funny because when you watch, to me, when I watch people who are making different type meals, like like what we would call international, um, because maybe they use different spices that are not as common here, like for our palate, but they are super popular because Americans love to try all the foods. It is interesting to see how the techniques are pretty much, I mean, we do a lot of things the same. It's just seasoning. Sometimes it's seasoning, sometimes it's technique. Um, it's many different things, but sometimes it does just boil down to the flavor palette that makes something this versus that. I might as well put yourself making the curry. I'm not making the curry tonight. You might as well film yourself making. No, and I'm gonna go pick up. I'm gonna go get the curry chicken after I finish with you guys. I might go ahead and run over there because I don't feel like cooking. I already know. Already know I don't. So I might just go over there and get 3 plates. Okay. That way, everybody, when my husband comes home And Farrah, when I go pick her up, you know, everybody has it going on. Am I the only bougie gang vegetarian? No, we are not vegetarian, but I do eat lots of vegetables. My husband, we've talked about this before. My husband likes he's a vegetarian eater, but he's not vegetarian. You know what I mean? We don't practice. He doesn't eat pork. He doesn't eat much dairy. Like he'll eat dairy every now and again, like certain things. No milk. Not because of allergy. It's just, you know how people eat these days. Everybody eats very, you might be the only like 100% vegetarian. You might. I think I'm gonna do that. I think when I'm finished on doing this, and then I'll probably go do a little livey poo, do a little live poo for Real Talk Bougie, and then get in the car. If I can get in the car by like let's say 1:30, because I have to make it all the way to the airport. Ooh, and then back. So all right, so let's handle this business because maybe I might have to go in between, you know. Girl, that's almost like an outing in and of itself. I gotta pack a water, I gotta pack a Crystal Light, and maybe like some little cookie or something. I might have to sit there and eat my food at
back outside. Hold on, let me wipe this off. Y'all see me? Hold up. Oh yeah, we back outside. Oh yeah, I forgot to show y'all. Look.
What are you showing us upside down, sir?
Yeah, I finally got me some boots for outside.
Did he get some wellies?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, he thinks he is doing something with his little mud boots.
These boots made for stumping. That's what they gonna do.
Walking around like he's damn George Washington, okay?
But anyway,
He got his little George Washington
we back outside.
1725 boots on. Okay.
We cutting down some of these trees now, y'all. Got the chicken coop right here. Finna get ready to go ahead and pick the chicken coop up.
There's the little house back there, little house on the prairie, little house on them acres.
The land has dried up, y'all. Thank goodness. Hopefully we passed the.
So you're gonna have the chicken coop right where you're gonna put a pool. Okay, we're not going. I won't be vacationing over there, so it doesn't matter.
Cold and rainy parts of the season and weather right now, but the land is definitely drying up. Got more trees coming down.
If I see them doing, oh, I got my boots on the ground, boots on the ground. Okay, them damn Elmer Fudd. Okay,
clearing out all this stuff over here.
Where them fans at?
Put all the trees in a pile.
At?
And see how I don't know what's lurking up under here, so that's why I had to go put my.
What's lurking under there? What's lurking under dead leaves? Snakes. Snakes. Of course there's snakes under there. Girl, Temu boots. Okay, Cinnamon? Okay. Really? So you have to go with herbs. You need to actually try to go for, like, you can't take off the shelf. Yeah, because that would make sense. So you need to cultivate your own like natural herb mixes. So you have to go buy you need to go to the spice store and buy spices yourself and make your own fresh mixes, right? So you can use seasoning, but you can't use ready seasonings. Sis got to go buy some freshly ground turmeric, and you got to go get all your own stuff, right? That makes sense.
No telling. That could have been something right there. But
Don't bring us that close to the snakes. I can't believe by now Jeremy has not gotten himself a proper chainsaw and started doing some of that.
So yeah, we gonna clear all this out here, y'all. They couldn't be like the small trees though.
His chainsaw is not even looking altogether adequate. And then he's not even wearing, let me tell you, my husband cut some limbs down in the front yard a couple of weeks ago, and I was maybe 3 feet away. And then he got that chainsaw going, baby. I immediately caught the debris on my face. I was like, ah. I was like, let me get out of here. Are you kidding? This guy, he might be used to it. He might just be used to having that dust, that wood dust in his face. Girl, snake.
Yeah, he coming straight down.
They look like they get ready to do the boots on the ground dance.
You said what now?
Where them fans at? Jeremy, where's your fan at? Oh, I got my boots on the ground, boots on the ground.
All these damn sticks.
It's like, are you helping, sir? Or are you just filming me? Am I starring in your show? Because you're gonna have to pay me another rate.
Ew. Put some of these sticks and logs up real quick. I'm gonna be right back.
And these little wildflowers start bucking up. These little green wildflowers, a green onion.
Yeah.
You know, it's springtime coming. We got a couple weeks.
This a green onion?
It possibly. It's either the green onions look the same way.
Oh, really?
So you have to let it go ahead and mature.
Yeah. No.
And then if you pluck it up, it might be, if I can get low enough. Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's your onion right there.
But what the world?
Oh,
yeah. Nigga already having real vegetation in it.
So you get them like that. See, all you gotta do is dig your finger in there like this.
Yeah.
And
but that's crazy how you just carved that out though.
And then see, and this one is actually some other little baby onions coming off of it now. So
yeah.
You get that, we dig them up out here in the wild, offset them, plant them somewhere in your garden so you keep track of them.
I just throw butter back in there kind of.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take them.
Jeremy, don't smoke those now.
Folks over there, that crazy. So like it must have been like a seed or something over here for them.
That's a wild onion. That's Georgia onion.
Wow.
Hey, Bailey.
Georgia lilies, they naturally just grow.
Yeah, naturally. So it ain't nothing gotta. That's crazy.
Them seeds, like when they cut the grass or whatever, it might have been onions in the grass. They just when they cut it, they blow.
Yeah. Okay.
That seed is down in there.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He just pulled up a whole onion out the ground.
Oh, it's crazy. He just pulled up an onion. Look at Davy Crockett.
And it's offspring.
Okay.
Oh, man.
There's 2 or 3 of them right there.
Okay.
That hard. Yeah, there is a bit one.
See?
Go put it in a salad.
That's crazy.
Go, once you eat it and tell us what you think. Go eat it.
Some of them be.
And you can just tell by looking at the top. That's crazy, y'all.
Jeremy's getting like landscaping lessons, or what would you call that? Horticulture. Sir in the cowboy hat is a urban horticulturalist. Okay. He is giving that horticulture lesson to the city slicker pastel. Okay. On
See, look, that's
Acre.
why I got to get my my knowledge up about this type. So I'm going to put this over here by the garden real quick.
Jeremy got himself a little tutor.
Go ahead and put this over here, y'all. Yeah, I did not know we just had onions just growing out willy-nilly in our yard like that. That hard. So we need to go ahead and make like a little roll for these people and let these folks do what they supposed to do. Cause y'all, it's starting to get hot out here. I don't know I got this
Let me tell you, yesterday
this video
it
on,
was
cause it's warm out here for real today.
freaking crazy.
I thought we
Wind
passed the
started
cold
blowing.
still.
Oh
We
my
walking to my
God.
garden, y'all.
The wind was
I'm just
doing
gonna-
its thing yesterday.
I'm gonna just sit these right there for right now. Sit them right there. Hold on. Sit these right there. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna plant them.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
like, where are they?
All of our like
Peas
green beans and all that stuff. Tomatoes.
dead.
Yeah, tomatoes. They
Dead.
ain't shake back yet, man. But we're gonna really for real, we're gonna clean up all these.
Dead.
We're gonna clean up all this and start from scratch.
Everything's dead. Don't smoke it.
You dig? Hold on.
Don't smoke it.
Yeah, I had to put the camera on the charger.
They wanted us to know they had some sort of like
battery hour going dead when it's time for me to do something, y'all.
lock.
I need to do a better job at
Girl,
charged up,
yesterday,
we're just
baby,
not
the
down.
wind almost blew me over. I was
this
like,
tree right here, and he just cut this one down right here.
please God.
He put them in
Please,
logs and
God.
stuff.
Let me
now
get
I'm
home
just
safely.
I'm just toting them over here to the log.
It was like a tornado was coming through.
So let me sit y'all folks up right here.
Happy Friday, bougie gang from Victoria. Okay, Victoria.
That might low key. That's a hickory leaf.
Babe, hush your mush
Yeah,
mouth.
she's like, okay.
Let me show you something.
Right here.
Jeremy, they're calling you a city slicker in the comments.
I mean a white oak leaf. Look at that.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to be cutting trees, or are you giving training? Are you trying to train this fool?
Just depending on what kind of leaf you want to look at it as.
Yeah, doesn't look
Is
the
it
same.
maple?
So y'all look, this leaf was like literally ingrained in this. Yeah, facts.
Okay, well, what is it?
Shit matches it too.
What is it, guys?
It's on the stump down there. And I wanted to the base of it. I want to know now how deep does it go, because flip it over.
Yeah, it ain't over there.
But boy, that's a whole bunch of good water coming out of there. This would be a good spot to do your for a well.
For a well?
Yeah, because like for that tree to be right, that tree is right there basically. You can see where the water runs down.
Right, the trench.
That tree is growing in the middle of your creek bed, basically. You dam it up on that end and let it fill up.
Yeah.
You got your own lake in the backyard.
Okay.
Don't tell me that,
With
bro.
water
Man, please don't tell me that.
Down right there, and it's probably a natural spring down there, because that tree is, that whole base of that is soaking water. So it's drinking
Sir has a prominent list.
Yeah.
You hear that?
So you dig there, you probably got a natural spring right there.
You got a natural spring right here.
Dam it up right there to where it flow off into that creek still naturally.
Yeah.
To get to a certain part. But yeah, with the way this is, dig this out and have you a nice little lake right here.
Man, please don't tell me that. The hell with this chicken
That's how people put lakes on their property. That's how you make a man-made lake.
Yeah.
You find out where the natural spring is, and that's what you dig it down about 10 feet, and then you're gonna watch this shit naturally fill up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
So
good.
I'm saying, I thought that was just like the rainwater and shit.
Who wants to drown their property? So you'll go from
that's rainwater wash off.
fake 10 acres to fake 2 acres, because it's going to be filled with water.
Okay.
Who wants a lake back? So he thinks he wants a lake
you
now?
got a natural, like you could have multiple underground creeks right here.
Okay.
So that's
Oh, for real?
dig down some, and you'll see like you gonna.
Did any of you guys ever see Brokeback Mountain?
That's
When he
crazy.
was just like, what was his name? Was it like Luke? He said, I just don't know why I can't quit.
Yeah, and it crazy when I was picking up the logs,
I
like they
don't
were
know
wet. I'm
why.
like, the trees were still up. I don't know how they were wet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all.
That's
Damn.
soap. And ain't none of these other trees I done cut down like that are like that.
Y'all look, this shit is soap.
That's water. That ain't
That's
sap.
crazy.
That's water.
Now go rub your hand on that pine tree. You're gonna be doing like this, trying to peel your feet.
Yeah.
That's sap. This water. That's why I'm like, right up in here.
Snakes.
I guarantee you dig down. See that shit.
Yeah.
And it ain't rained in a couple days. But yeah, all this right here, when you below level already.
But it's all crazy because remember we look back here, there'll be a fire little spot to have a lake at right here.
You got a lake right there, dried up with this.
Yeah.
So this lake is actually dammed up. It flows off into that same
Into the creek,
right Shit, all you do is dam it back up right here.
And let it flow.
This lake will then feed your lake, and your lake will keep flowing off and feeding the creek and the lake down the road.
And property values go into the toilet.
That's how you keep making lakes.
Who would do such a thing? Okay.
Yeah,
was it lake? Was it let me see.
I can't wait to have me a little lake. What? Shit, man, please.
Down there where it naturally started homing up right
there
outside of the tiny house. Man, I dug that out, put some rocks on the other side. Had me a nice little 10 by 10 pond, a natural koi fish pond. Yeah, you getting a lot more light down here, man. It's gonna dry it up.
You usually tell like where the water be coming at right here, y'all.
Right here. We go around there. It's funny to watch how it naturally just makes.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. And with these little trees growing right here.
Little oak saplings. Now look, this right here is what you call a deer rug.
Oh, okay.
Normally,
Yeah.
in the hunting world,
it's innocent Jack.
Nobody within 5 feet of this. Cause that same buck comes back to here, and that's how he clean his hair.
Yeah.
But that's how you can tell what size buck it is. That's a little baby spike buck, cause he doing it on a small tree. But when you get off in the woods and you start seeing rubs on trees that size or that size, you know you got you a huge buck back there.
Hey, look, and is this a rub right here?
It's like an old one.
Oh, okay.
Mike, so looking at this setup, see, but it more so look like this is just natural because you see how it's starting to split.
Yeah, okay.
The tree getting bigger.
Okay.
And shedding its skin.
But yeah, that one intentionally looked like it was,
It's a fresh rub.
Yeah. And obviously we know they be over here a lot anyway, so yeah. So yeah, bet.
That's how you know you got some deer on your property if you're ever trying to track.
Dang, that's crazy.
Well, you can tell what deer, you can tell whether or not, like if you don't see no rub nowhere, but you see deer droppings or hoof prints and stuff, then you know it's you got a whole bunch of does on the property. But when you start seeing rubs like that, you can tell it's a buck. I'm trying to see if I see it.
His channel link, his first video will probably be out sometime.
The cowboy contractor.
And like I said, we did help him film it so he can kind of like see how to get the hang of it. So go ahead and support him, and then all things land related or excavation or life he will have over there, and all of his country boy farm living, all that stuff will be on his platform. So he came over back to our property to help clear out more land, because it's like the more trees we cut down, the more land we still need.
Girl, look what comes up. The cowboy contractor. Is that him? Nope.
Support him, and then all things land related to him. And yes, you can book his services. So I will have his channel link. His first video will probably be out sometime this week, I think he told me. And like I said, we did help him film it so he can kind of like see how to get the hang of it.
Girl,
so
she never has. Whenever she says she's gonna put a link, it's lies.
Or excavation or life he will have over there, and all of his country boy farm living.
Oh Jesus. So what do you think about, so they're actually helping people now. So they helped the guy film an episode. She gave him a shout out, but she didn't provide the link as she said she would. But okay, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a surprise. No surprises there. The line, Jack, I wish I knew how to quit you, is a poignant quote from the movie Brokeback Mountain, spoken by Ennis Del Mar, played by Heath Ledger, to Jack Twist, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, expressing his deep and conflicted feelings for Jack. The scene takes place after the summer on Brokeback Mountain, where Ennis and Jack, two cowboys, have a passionate but forbidden relationship. Okay. Jack, I wish I knew how to quit you. Cowboy love. Okay. She's lazy. Jeremy be in the house. Ah! Saying my neck, my back. You think he's not in the house saying what? Wait, hold on. Let me find the quote. I wish I knew how to quit you. Let me see. I think it's on YouTube. Hold on. I wish I knew how to quit you. Girl. Okay, they didn't have the quote like I thought they would. Okay. So someone said that the Little House on the Prairie is gone. Little House on the Acres, okay, is gone. They're just shredding wood here. There's nothing, there's no talking. Let's see.
And put some garden beds right here. This entire area had smaller trees, and we were able to clear all of that out. And where you guys see the third mulch pile is where we're going to situate the chicken coop. So we're going to do it in a way because we do know our trees are going to be growing their leaves soon, and it's going to be shady, which we want the chickens to be in a very shady area. However, like I said, we do plan on having another garden over here in this area. So as you all can see right where I'm standing, the sun hits my face directly, and we're going to probably plant and do some landscaping and put some garden beds right here. Chickens love
You think that's
oregano,
the line he says to KK? I just don't know how to quit
rosemary.
you.
I wrote down a whole list. So all the herbs and things that they really, really love, I'm going to put them right here. I'm a little nervous because we have deers all around our property, you guys. Oh my gosh, what do I hear? Oh my gosh. Let me get away from that area. I heard
Oh my
something.
God,
But,
I'm outside.
I had a brain Drake out here with me, y'all. But
You better
we
get
have
some
deer
tall boots.
all around our property very often, and we never know when they're gonna come. So we do plan on spraying some whatever it is. I hope
She says she
hopefully it's
doesn't
good
know
for the
when they're gonna
environment. If you
come.
guys
They're
have
not
anything you can
coming. They
recommend for deers
live
and
in the
active
woods.
deers, please leave us a comment. We're not trying to hurt the deers. We just don't.
I just love how arrogant some humans are to think that you're going to clear something out of its natural habitat. Okay? So you don't know when they're coming. How about they don't know when you're coming cuz you stay up in the house. You live in the house. They live outside. They're the ones outside talking about we outside. The deer are outside. That's what they do. That's where they stay. That's where they live. You don't get that? How I don't understand how people think they going to take something that lives outside. There's no way of there's nothing that you can do to get rid of deer. You can fence that thing in. There's going to be something else. There's going to be rabbits. Rabbits are going to come eat the garden. Moles, and there's other stuff that will come. Snakes.
Don't want them in our space. So
She doesn't
We
want them in her
have
space.
one part of the chicken coop already built.
Nobody
Which,
told y'all to go move out to the country. No one told y'all to go move to the woods.
like I said, y'all will see that in another video. I'm not going to share it right now. Babe and Isaiah built that, and then he's going to actually build the house, the coop house.
Not the coop house.
Because they'll be able to access
The coop
inside
house.
and outside.
Coupe.
So back to the land. So as
Girl,
you guys
the
can
coop,
see, we
the coop
still have
house.
big logs, which I can't remember what Jeremy said he was going to do with these. But he may cut them up. I don't know. So these logs we're going to kind of figure out later. But that pile, hold on. That pile over there, we still have to get all of that cleared. And then there's another pile back.
Girl, the deer could be out in New Jersey. The deer's everywhere. This land is your land. Let me tell you something. They're everywhere. Okay? If it's not city, even if it's suburbs, somewhere you have woods, somewhere you got deer just blending right on in, and they see you, but you don't see them.
Do y'all hear that hissing?
The coop house.
Or what is that?
Do you hear that rattling? Forget about the hissing. It's the rattling for me.
Nature is some scary business, y'all. But oh,
girl, go get your ass in the house.
Draco, is that you, buddy?
No.
So yes, you
Nobody.
guys, we have another pile over there. I have yet to see snakes and all that on our land. Jeremy has seen them quite a few times. So we do make sure we're wearing our boots out here until we can like clear stuff. And we can, like, yes, y'all. I don't know. Maybe that's the leaves making that noise. Like as they're like, it's the wind is blowing. I don't know, but I'm not gonna be out in this area too much longer to stick around and find out.
Girl, somebody's in the woods lurking. There's some lurkation in the woods and they're watching. Let me tell you something that was a waste of money. That little damn house. Ain't nobody gonna stay in that little creepy ass house. Who's going to the creepy house? Ain't nobody staying in the little creepy house at all. I promise you, they not.
But yeah, so there's like going to be a huge pathway. If you look right here, hold on, still got to get this little debris up. Babe did a really good job, and myself. I got to pat myself on the back because I know y'all saw the clip.
We know you got to pat yourself
of what
on the
I
back.
was doing too. Your girl got hurt, and look.
Okay.
But I am happy because I feel as though like this is a start. And I'm trying not to like look at too many of the coop videos because there's some people who got some real fancy coops and real fancy this and I want to make sure I show good.
Jesus. I can't. They're not really telling us anything. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Pastel.
Hey guys, look at me growing.
All right. And 2x4.
Those people that
hey guys, I'm gonna plant in some dirt.
That I have the only 4 to 6 recommended from the guy in Home Depot. So I went ahead. Now let me go ahead and take the onions and put them over here out of my way. Now
you're planting onions in pots. Where's your raised beds? Why hadn't they just made some raised beds yet? It's not hard to make a raised bed. Like, what's going on over here? I'm not saying a word, but like, you're gonna plant onions in a pot?
One. Okay,
Make
that
make
wasn't bad
sense.
at all. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my cow manure.
Your cow poop.
So I definitely asked the guy in the store when I bought it. I was like, what does that smell like?
It smells like dookie.
I'm gonna just take the manure.
Ooh.
Like so. So really, I was supposed to do half and half, but I didn't realize all of that. Can y'all see? I didn't realize. And they're like a slightly different color than the other. So I'm just gonna mix it in really well. Make sure there's no hard pieces like you see right here.
A big dookie poops.
Mix it in really, really good. So this is relatively easy. I guess the nerve-wracking part for me is just hoping that everything thrives. So like I said, as you all see these videos, if y'all have any tips or suggestions about what I should do differently, or well, I don't know if I can go back in time after I put the video out, but we have a lot of things that we're going to be gardening. We're going to be gardening up here in our actual garden area. Jeremy's going to expand our garden. He's going to take off half the wall and expand it so it can be much larger. Because like I said, we'll be harvesting watermelons and, you know, carrots and collard greens, and we need way more space. And then we're going to be doing some stuff over there where our chicken guys. So I have some bummer news. And this is why I do research. I just found out that in the containers that I have, that only 4 to 6 bulbs can grow in there. And I have way more than 4 to 6.
Duh.
Bulbs. So instead of me restarting the video, this is going to be a great point for me to inform other people
that already
what
know
can be done and what cannot be done. Now, Jeremy did make this box the other day. Let me see.
Oh my God, is that his raised bed box? Jesus.
No. Oh, it says exterior. So this is exterior wood, and this is what we're going to have to use to grow these onions. Now, sorry y'all are so low, and y'all are literally only looking at. Okay. Oh my gosh! I don't want to break it. Okay, so
Girl, that thing looks like a casket. Is Jeremy starting a new trade? Are they starting a funeral home over there? Because, girl, that looked like a final resting place for somebody, girl. Look at that.
But literally only looking at.
That looked like Count Dracula's. That girl, that is giving casket ready.
I don't know. Oh, it says exterior. So this is exterior wood.
Are you sure you know what Jeremy was making? Because it's looking like he's starting a casket business.
And this is what we're going to have to use.
A pine box business for the jails.
Sorry, y'all are so low, and y'all are literally only looking at. Okay. Oh my God.
Keesha in her orange pants.
I don't want to break it. Okay. So now I'm going to have to text him and say, you were right.
I messed up the casket that you made.
Initially going them in.
Girl, custom caskets by KK and Germ.
Let me show y'all.
Guys, we're starting a new business. I really want to tell you guys about it because it's so awesome. You can start this business too. All you have to do is get wood, nails. We are in partnership with some of the largest, most amazing, luxurious funeral homes in all of the Atlanta metro area. Jeremy is doing everything in his wood shop. It's amazing, guys. I need for you guys to know about this because I want to help you start your business.
I guess I will be showing y'all our garden again. As you can see, it has plenty.
What did that poor plant do? The plant looks like it's in plant jail. Look at that. Look at the little plant coop. What did that poor plant do to be in jail? There's nothing else going on in that dam. It's already end of March. Really, I mean, I know it's been cold, but some of the things that they're planting, like onions and potatoes and things like that, that could have been planted already.
Of space. I didn't anticipate putting the onions over here. This was 100%.
Really and truly, onions and potatoes and stuff, they plant those they overwinter those. And that could have been planted down into the ground. And garlic, that could have been planted in like November.
Protect us from the deers.
Especially in our area of the country. That could have been planted already.
Now I'm going to have to transport all of the onions. Not the onions, but the mixture, which now I'm going to definitely need more bags. What do you know? So we're going to need to put some.
It's like she wants to plant a farm and she's never even grown a carrot. Why don't you, in theory, plant a few things and just see if you even enjoy the process? This is my thing. Also, is that untreated wood? If that's treated wood, the chemicals from the treated wood is going to seep into your food, dodo head. You have to get untreated wood specifically for raised beds or planting boxes. That way you don't infuse the chemicals from the wood treatment plant into your product. Okay.
holes because we really, I just did some research. I don't think we really need a bottom. But we're gonna have to drill some
Bottom.
holes. So
Yes. A bottom
which I
is
do have
very
a
much
wood
needed.
softening. I had got discouraged a little bit because I'm one of those people that I like.
Coco Loco.
I don't know how to explain this.
I don't know how to just do a little bit. I just
Like
have
when
to
I
do
start
too
doing
much.
something, like it's hard for me to just stop. Like I'm very driven. I'm very like motivated, self-motivated, and sometimes like I need help, I need assistance, and there's just no way I can do it. And I just started getting real discouraged because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to drill these holes at the bottom of this bed and accomplish all of this within a matter of hours. So I called my fiance and he's like, well, he told me where he was, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna be enough time for you to get back and help me. And he was like, okay, babe, calm down. I'll drill the bed, I'll fix all the things with the bed. And by the time you get back with
Is it that you're trying to get these beds done? Or is it that you just want to get content out? It's giving very much you're rushed because you want a particular content completed. Not that it's giving you're rushing trying to get your content out.
Jaya for her cheer practice, then it'll be okay because we'll just do everything like on the inside. Like I have a ring light, so we'll just show you guys, which I really wanted. I guess we won't end the video until we put the bed outside or show you. Well, I guess we won't put it out until outside. No, because we want to water it. So I don't know. All of it will be in this video, but I kind of just want to show y'all the struggles of all of this and the things that you have to kind of think through. So I don't know. My daughter's right here. She's obsessed with me.
What's up, everybody? So, y'all, I'm back with another one. And today, y'all, we are doing a DIY for the garden bed. Y'all, I have a lot of like different miscellaneous wood pieces and panels throughout my house. From like the previous owner, like he left a lot of stuff because obviously he had a woodworking room, a wood shop room in here, you guys. So like I said, I have the materials to cut the stuff down with. It's just, just different other stuff from my workshop area. And I have a lot of this plywood, and I have a lot of this plywood and 2x4s and plats, whatever. So instead of me going to Walmart, well, not Walmart, you guys, but Home Depot, I figured, hey, why not go ahead and just use the salvage material? Look, I have all this stuff right here too, y'all. Why not use the salvage material and build my own garden bed, or at least try, right? I'm not going to spend money and messing up on materials or whatever. So I can just use the materials that I already have here, and I can go ahead and at least put it to use instead of it just laying around catching all these cobwebs everywhere, right? So
I know that's the funny part about it, India, right? They're novices, right? And that's okay to be novice, right? It's just novice trying to come off as expert. Okay.
That's what I'm gonna be doing, you guys. I already for this one, I already measured out the distance. It's gonna be this garden bed is gonna be a 5x2. So I already measured out my 5 feet right here, my 5 feet on here. And I measured it out on these also. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up. I'm gonna nail them together. And yeah, we're gonna put these together, y'all. We're gonna put them together, and hopefully everything's come out to plan like how it's supposed to. And yeah, we're gonna get it together. So let me just set you guys up right here.
Oh my God, he's so silly.
Yeah, you gotta split it that fast.
Okay, well, where's your gloves? Nobody feels sorry for you. Where's your gloves, sir? Where's your gloves? Where's your glasses?
Because I just got to splinter that fast. I'll be right back.
You down there working with wood, no gloves.
Thanks, babe. All right. Maybe I should put on some gloves now, y'all.
Duh.
But I can't find them, so.
Duh. Girl, bingo. I need to put some bingos. Do you see all that dust? That's wood dust. That's wood. And then he's sitting there squinting. You can scratch your corneas, dummy. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with them folk, y'all? What's wrong with them? Why is he always wearing purple? Girl, he's starting his little casket business. Look at Jeremy.
So we're gonna extend all of our garden. I can't remember if he's gonna actually take off this, but this was actually fairly affordable. I think our total was like $200 just for these pieces.
I thought Jeremy said he got them from out the basement.
The thicker block that's going to go into the ground was like $10.99, and then these pieces, now they didn't have the size that's currently on there, so we did have to get slightly bigger and just settle for it, but it's okay. We do think we're also going to end up painting the wood black, like spray painting it black, which will probably be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, because clearly they're just two different shades of wood, because this has been out for, you know, however long the previous homeowners had this one done. But just FYI, I don't know if we've ever told you guys on this channel, we've mentioned it on our personal channels, we will be also painting the exterior of our home. So our home will be painted black. So I think it is going to look nice. And then we're going to paint our tiny home black to match as well. So we kind of just want that theme to, you know, make it make sense as people come to our property and enjoy the scenery or whatever they're here for. Like, we just don't want it to look like things are just all over the place. Okay, y'all. So I've been gone all day, but I just got back and Jeremy has been at the garden.
Okay, so all of this space is going to the garden. Okay, they need to chicken wire it. Okay, well, that's good. Very good.
We probably just shouldn't put one up there. That one would probably be fine with us not having it since it's already not even. The bigger issue is putting one extra to barricade Draco. I mean, if you want it up there, then.
Girl, look at his first casket creation. Is that supposed to be a raised bed? It just looks like a casket.
Came out here and shit it.
Is that even a raised bed?
I got those. These bottoms up.
And then he put holes in
I
it.
told you I got the wire.
He put holes in it. So let's talk about this. So he put a bottom to the bed, okay, and put holes in it. So basically the holes are for drainage. So what, in theory, you're just going to put dirt down and the dirt is going to seep into the wood. The wood is treated. You see that there's a stamp on the side of the wood. The wood is a blonde color. That wood could potentially be somewhat cured or have gone through some sort of treatment. But you're going to put your dirt on top of the wood and then you put drainage holes. So instead of making just a solid casket, you line it with landscaping material or plastic or anything to put a barrier between the wood and your dirt and it trying to grow, you put drain holes in it. Maybe they're going to use landscaping fabric. I don't know, but it's to me, okay, I'm going to just stop. I was just trying to work it out in my head. Like, this doesn't make girl, camel toe casket and funeral home services. Okay.
Oh, but even this one right here, this one's too big for me. I want to wear that one fit.
So this is the official garden as it has just now been constructed, because the previous homeowners, their garden literally stopped right there and it went across to like right here. So today Jeremy actually expanded the entire garden so we can have a more abundant supply of fruits, vegetables, and herbs. So we're super excited.
Yeah,
He also
I
built this
can't wait
garden
to
bed,
see
which
how
will be
this
another one.
pans
I know
out.
most garden beds don't have a bottom, but
Look at
it's
them
not
random
that
ass
they don't need
holes.
to have a bottom, because most people still put a base so that no weeds and bugs and whatever that does not need to be in the garden bed doesn't make it through the bottom. But we just drill some holes that you all can see how he did all that in the step-by-step process. So like I said, we are planting onions, and we actually purchased these onions from the store,
Them
and
slats
we're gonna
ain't
just go ahead so that we don't have to use up all of our soil. We don't want to hold y'all longer than y'all have to be here. We kind of want to make this as quick as possible, just a quick step by step. So babe is about to just dump.
This is our this is our compost bag. This is actually like when we cleaned up the garden, when we raked everything up, the pine straw and all the other stuff that was already in the garden and the leaves or whatever, all that is in the bag. So we're just gonna use these bags as the compost pile, just for right now, since everything's already like wet and composty. So
composty.
go ahead and put these in
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Compostation.
A lot of people be putting like cardboard.
You want to put cardboard in there?
No, we don't have to. We already got holes and stuff. I'm just using it as more of a filler than anything, because I don't want to use up all of our fresh soil.
You don't want to use your fresh soil.
Put this in there so water can still get through easily. And then let me put y'all down and then help out.
But they don't have any nitrogen. Let me be quiet. They don't have any. So that's your compost. But you don't have like apple scraps, egg shells, banana peels, nothing that actually makes it like a little eco situation. You just got damn debris. Your little, that's what you call as compost, is your debris pile.
Oh wait, you forgot our scissors.
What?
Open the thing.
I rip it.
Okay. So we have our Miracle Grow organic mix. I kind of wanted to try another. Well, now that we have this huge garden, I definitely will. But I want to make sure, like within this, because this is our first time gardening. What will be absolutely horrifying.
This is your first time gardening, but you chose to create a 30 by 15. I don't even know how big that space is, but it's giving considerable.
As if nothing grows.
What?
So I don't want like, that's why we have different, like I bought seeds from some stores, herbs and plants. Like we're going to try a lot of different places out so we can see what works better. So I did buy onion seeds and I will be germinating them soon, but we have the actual onion from Home Depot. Our previous homeowner actually used their selection of stuff to do all of their gardening, but I did buy some stuff. So if you want to go to your local Home Depot and expedite this process, then go ahead and do it. But since our garden is so big, we will be germinating, and in a few weeks, I'll be able to bring what we actually bought from a store.
All right, let's take the thumbnail with it.
What?
Okay. Yeah, you use your hand while I pour it. You use it. You get it everywhere.
I'm just excited to love y'all. Here's a short video. I just bought some longer gloves though. Onions are they need about 8 to 12 inches of depth. So you want to make sure whatever method you use, you're just gardening for yourself and or like a small family. maybe you don't need a bed that's this big, but I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen once the seeds germinate and it actually grows through.
Girl, let me tell you something. And I don't, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but baby, she don't want to go to Becky from Acre Homestead. Okay, you want to talk about some acres? If you want to talk about some acres, Becky over there at Acre Homestead and her beautiful, professionally landscaped garden. Ooh, it's giving it, and she can cook. Okay. And her husband doesn't try to be all up in the camera. Okay.
We decided we needed this much space.
One day we'll go look at gotta go. The ADHD is triggering. Not a fan of these two. This is a mess. Do you need another one? She just got finished saying you need 8 to 12 inches to plant onions. And gardening isn't cheap. I mean, once you lay out your garden, it's kind of okay because you're maintaining your garden over time. So you're not going to have to buy dirt all the time, but you are going to have to supplement your fertilizer and all that stuff. But damn it, you're going to have to put some money in if you're putting in a garden. You're going to have to put some money in. You're going to have to get your bed set up. And it is very time consuming. It's fun though. I mean, I really did enjoy gardening, but I don't garden like I used to.
You can smell it.
The way they're trying to go about it right now, I mean, stuff can grow. But I don't know what's going to happen. Girl, she's trying to figure out, should she plant onions in that? They could have just tilled. They could have just tilled that dirt right behind them. Tilled it. And made some mounds of dirt and buried them into the mounds. And you would have had potatoes, onions, any of those roots that grow, root vegetables, and it would have grown just like that. You don't have to do a raised bed for onions, potatoes, things of that nature. Also, watermelon vines.
For the red
So we got red and
I can't wait to see this garden's going to be a hot mess. Okay, let's make sure the camera's going. He keeps looking at the camera to make sure the camera is filming. Girl, ghetto jungle garden. Look at her being so precise with the holes.
Hey, I'll stick them in there. You do that.
It looked like Shamar. Hi, Pooh. What do you want, Lambo? Portia can come see me. Portia can come see me without you. Girl, she wants to be Becky over there at Acre Homestead. Hold on, let me pull up Becky's channel. That's probably where they got the name from. Pastel on Acres, Acre Homestead. Becky's so cute. She's very humble. Becky got big during the pandemic. Becky used to be a dental hygienist. This is Becky, y'all. And they bought a house. It's been like, what, 3 years ago now? And let me tell you, these beds they got out there are just, it's crazy. But her channel, I mean, I think that you know, look, however they did what they did it. But the land that they live on is so beautiful. And that damn garden space is a fool. Okay. Those are some raised beds. Let me see. Okay, she's harvesting some stuff over here. This is everybody's garden's not going to look like this. Let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear.
You saw this
No pressure.
last
No
fall
pressure,
and
but
this spring.
it's giving. She has like a nursery grade garden at her house. Okay. And do they refill these beds every year? No, absolutely not. Are they going to show like a view where you can actually see what her garden looks like? It's absolutely stunning. In the springtime, it's stunning.
That are we're going to be.
She plants flowers, she plants everything. But she has like, is it 16? She either has 12 or 16 huge beds. Okay. And I wish I could show you a better shot so you could get a better idea of what's going on over here. But this is as a result of years of gardening, like a small home garden. Okay, you can get an idea of how expansive her garden is right here. It's like the damn nursery at Lowe's or at Home Depot. Okay. Look at the little pumpkins. Look at the serrano peppers. Okay. This is her garden. It's huge. It's huge. But she started out with a very small garden, and then they bought their dream property and they converted the property. It took about a year, not a year to convert, but over, you know, the seasons. And then they got a landscaping company and they graded the land because it was all on a slope, and they created like a leveled situation to this garden. It's really pretty. You have to go back to see how the garden was built, but it's really nice. They did a great job, and it's all raised. Because of the way her land was sitting, that was kind of like the best thing to do for what they were doing. But look, you can just get an idea of what the garden looks like. They got chickens out there. They got chickens on the other side of the house. But it's giving a little bit of, oh, okay. I don't know. She might not know about Becky over here at Acre Homestead, but she probably gonna know now. Okay, because I'm sure somebody's in the bushes and gonna go run it right back. But at the end of the day, Becky can cook. Okay, she's seasoning. Okay, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's I watch her a lot. She cooks a lot of like, obviously, because they have you know, like a farm basically, so she cooks a lot of farm to table fresh type. She just gives really good ideas for like crock pot meals, and also because they're small. She's one of these girls though, because a lot of times you watch YouTube, people got like 11 kids. Okay, they got 55 kids and they're making big ass meals like Jay Morrell, right? I like Becky because, not because she has a small family, but because she has a smaller family, I can relate to her cooking because I got a family of 3. She got a family of 3. You know what I mean? So her cooking, even though she cooks sort of big for a small family, it's more relatable to me, where maybe I might cook a dinner and then cook, like, make enough to have another dinner and throw it in the freezer, right? Where like Jay Morrell, sis is cooking for a damn army. Okay. So, and Jay Morrell doesn't really use seasoning like that.
Tomorrow, because this isn't going out until next week anyways.
You got to start small with a garden. You do.
What you could have actually done is earlier, which, let me show you the bag. You're going to have some bone meal, and you could have mixed this in while you was mixing in your soil and your compost. But yeah, so have some bone meal. Oh, you know what? I just realized that the reason, like, when it doesn't go down is because it's, oh no, this had nothing to do with it. It's just my settings. So you could have mixed in your compost, bone meal, and soil all at the same time, but we didn't. But it's okay. We can literally just take this and top it off and then water.
Girl, I think people are in the comments telling them all kinds of stuff to do, and they're trying to do everything. Girl, that wind started coming through. Uh-oh.
So
they're in the comments telling them about bone meal and blood meal and all that stuff. Where's your hose? Y'all don't have a hose on the side of the house? And then also you got deer out there. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm going to laugh, but if they haven't chicken wired that pen that they just created, those deer are going to be in there having themselves a good meal tonight, okay? They are going to have they're going to have their little meal and come through, and all their little stuff going to be gone. They want to have a farm right away. If you wanted to have a farm right away, so then you should have.
Look of the onions, and I definitely believe our dog just came over here and touched some stuff, because literally when I
the dog is gonna come get some pee and even poo poo in that thing.
Just 45 minutes ago, a lot of them were kind of out, and I didn't know if he did it or not, so I kind of just guided him to let him know.
The
like
rabbits.
I told you guys when we first started this, when we first bought this house,
I'm not even gonna tell you what Portia and Lambo have been doing in my raised bed. If I were to plant anything, baby, that thing is getting torn down, reconfigured, and brand new dirt and everything. I'm not putting anything in that raised bed. Lambo and Portia have been hiding out, playing, probably back there kissing. I don't know what they're doing, but every time I cut that corner and they're in the raised bed, they look very guilty. Okay.
Herbs and fruits and vegetables were all dead and gone for the season. So we were letting him come in this area freely. And now that Jeremy has built it out, I knew that this was going to be a problem. So we are literally about to put some wiring down for him not to be able to come in, because he's not even fully trained yet. So he doesn't listen to commands the first time easily as he should. But I just had brought him outside to walk, to show another video for you guys that y'all already saw before this. And at one part, if y'all watched that video, y'all heard me call his name and was wondering where he was. And now that I'm back over here, I feel as though this is exactly where he was, because I just came out here and made sure that these were in his set.
Hey, boo.
So I'm so upset right now, you guys. I'm so
upset.
It. I'm gonna have to re-put these back in the ground, and then hopefully we can get this fixed. I'm not trying to lose hope and faith within these onions, but I kind of am sad already. I'm kind of sad.
I told y'all I had some beautiful zucchini getting ready to come out. The flowers started to flower, and if you're growing, you know that when you see the flower, the fruit or the vegetable is coming, right? Girl, like 2 days later, it looked like some sort of beast came through, ate and ravaged my zucchini. It was so sad. It was so sad. I was so heartbroken. Okay.
Just also the fact that I took the time that I took, but it wasn't like I was just taking my precious time. Jeremy wanted to build the whole garden out, and it was just so much stuff he had to do. I definitely feel like this had to be Draco doing this, because all of these is like, no, I just got these in the ground and stuck them in there real good.
That's not 6 to 8 inches.
There's no way that this many fell over and literally like.
But those type of green onions, you can put those green onions in your kitchen in a pitcher of water, and they're gonna grow. Okay, all you got to do is stick them down into water, and you can grow. Your onions will grow. You don't even need to bury green onions like that.
A few minutes, and I just had patted them in there.
It's not deep enough.
I kind of feel like I want to add some more dirt in here, or put the pine straw on top. because now I told him, and I'm gonna have to tell my mom, like, whenever she's
And then
watching
she
him.
puts pine straw on top of everything. It's weird. I don't know. Hey, boo boo. Girl, I cannot wait to get over there to handle some business. Handle some
He comes
bees.
outside, that we have to literally watch him now,
Woo.
because he's gonna just keep roaming over here in this area. And I'm pissed. First of all, I don't even think onions are safe for dogs. I don't even remember. But there's
Girl,
that.
hush.
And then on top of
Hush,
that,
ma'am.
if he keeps doing this, it's going to just continue to disturb the onions, and then we'll never be able to harvest them. So hopefully, I'm going to actually start another thing of onions elsewhere, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And if in a few weeks I don't see these kind of like growing, then I don't know what I'll do, y'all. So let us know. Let us know what we should do, because this is, like I said, my first time gardening. So I don't know how to do emergency recovery of herbs and plants and vegetables and stuff like that, because I've never did this in my life. So this is a first time trial. The strawberries are looking good though, but just really sad about this right now, y'all. But I'm just gonna.
Okay, pray. Just she planting collard greens
Guys, and
and
welcome back to Pastels on Acres. I was supposed to be doing this video early in the morning because this is my first day in a very long time. It's actually March, so I got no breaks in February, and I finally got a break, just one break today.
girl, look at the onions.
And I have not watered these at all. It is supposed to rain in a few days, and then it's supposed to rain like 2 or 3 times next week. So I feel like I should.
Girl, where are the deer? The deer should be coming through and having a field day on these onions. Okay, so she's making some little starters. She's doing her little plant starters. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we're not going to stick around for that. Y'all, okay. Baby, good. Okay. It's not deep enough. It's hey bougie, it's my 40th wedding anniversary. Hey, we have the same anniversary. Mine's tomorrow. Look at us. Mine's tomorrow. Mine's 11 years tomorrow. Yours is 40 years. That's amazing. Congratulations. I just ordered a cake too. I ordered a cake before I went live. That's what I was doing. I had to get the particular. Hopefully my husband's not listening, which he's going to know. I order a cake for anything. Any excuse to have a nice big bakery cake around, okay? But congratulations, Miss Deb Diva. I hope you have a wonderful anniversary. And we share the same date. It's like the beginning of spring. It's like the unofficial. It's a funny because this time of year is always like weird weather because it's like the clash of winter ending and spring coming. We had beautiful warmish weather on my wedding day. My parents were married 50 years ago before my dad passed. That's so beautiful. Yes. Well, I'm so sorry. I remember seeing when you were going through the transition time. Um, but yeah, that's a beautiful tribute. 50 years is a lifetime. So that's wonderful that your parents had that time together. 40 years is woo, baby. 50 years, amazing. But happy anniversary, boo. Wishing you and your hubby much love and happiness. And I'm a Virgo. Yeah. So you're 9-2 and I'm 9-2. Girl, we are twinning. We are twinning. Okay. Thank you. I'm excited. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Nor like it's been so often that our anniversary is during the week that we usually kind of have an afternoon and then we'll do something at night. But tomorrow is Saturday. I haven't planned anything. I don't know if my husband has anything planned in his mind. I know the only thing that I planned is I did order a cake. I said I wanted to go to a restaurant downtown or uptown Charlotte that's on the rooftop. So I don't know if we're going to do that tomorrow or not. I would love to. So I don't know if he took that cue or not and made us a reservation. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. But I just said to myself, we're just going to have our day and I'm going to see what my husband had planned. But I said, let me order a cake because it's giving cake for 11. I guess I don't know. You know me. I mean, we are pretty much booed up all weekend anyway, most weekends, because it's just us three here. You know what I mean? We're always like, but no, it's not gonna be like that this weekend. Farrah will be home. It's just gonna be a good old fashioned. It's our anniversary. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm not sure. I wanted to get my hair done early in the morning, but I don't know. This week kicked my behind. So we're going to see. But tomorrow will be nice either way. I feel like I know what I'm going to wear. I need to go and look at some clothes and see like what I want to wear tomorrow. What it's giving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all of the anniversary boos and bays out here. I got to see what it's giving. You guys are so sweet. Happy anniversary, Mashaga. Okay. You guys are sweet. Okay, guys, meet me over. I feel like I should go run and go pick up our food. I don't want to be in the traffic later on this afternoon. Everybody trying to get out of town for the weekend. Plus I'm hungry. I want some catfish. That's what I want. I want some chicken, but I want some catfish. That story doesn't even line up. Make it make sense. Which story, boo? Let me go see. Let me see. The comments on the Gina video are starting to roll in and you guys are cracking me up. If you guys have not read the comments, drop a comment for me, please, and read the comments. They're kind of funny. Someone says Gina's going out sad. This is hilarious. You guys are funny. Yeah. I feel like it'll increase this weekend, but yeah, people were like Gina is just the two girl. I'm gonna. Ooh, let me tell you, and it's always nice and crispy and fresh. Ooh, I love it. That's what I have you know how you have a taste for something? Okay. I might do this reaction first, but I feel like if it's late, it's 12 o'clock now. Oh, let me see this. Why can't I click on this? It's like I can click on everything but this little shed conversion. Oh, there we go. Homeless to tiny house owner in 3 years. I'm 62 years old. What is this? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me show you guys this real fast. We're not staying long. We're just, how you said this is just literally a little drive-by visit. So, sir, let's see. This just came up in my timeline. So I guess is he just telling his story? You gonna let us see the house, sir? Sir, we don't want to hear the story. We want to see the house. Sir, we want to see the house. Okay. That's what I want to see. Remodeled 45-year-old garage. Homeless. Is this what he did? Okay. Can we see the inside, please? Is it a hot mess in there? Okay, sir, I'm mad. Okay, is this the inside? Ooh, baby, it's giving cabin. It's giving, I live very simple. And that's fine. He got a TV. Ooh. Oh, do you see all that water out there? Look at the puddle. Sir, your house might end up being underwater. Oh, no electricity. Look at that. That's what Jeremy and Keesha are going to be. Look, they got a surety. They got one of those power things where you sit the little solar panels outside. Girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No ham. No biscuit. Okay. It's giving mice. Oh, shiznit. Okay. No, thank you. That's a realistic look at what I think Jeremy and Keesha are going to be doing. Okay. Oh, not a raised bed, but they bought a raised bed. Okay. 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 Oh my. Mike, you can stop on this. Mike don't have to show us nothing else. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. What do you, I think that's going to be like Keesha and Jeremy's, right? It's giving, right? Mike, you need to stop. Mike, stop it. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what the obsession is. So Jasmine is live. Who's got the obsession? I have to listen to that in the car. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go over to Real Talk Bougie. I'm gonna see you guys in a minute, okay? Because I may as well just go ahead and do this. Because if I go and I come back and then I eat, baby, it's gonna be all she wrote. It's gonna be like Rockabye Baby, okay? What am I doing? Okay. All right, guys, I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna shut this one down. Hit the thumbs up for me if you're new here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Hit the thumbs up. Handle that business. Let me know you were here. Opt in so you can be notified every time I go live, post another video, do all of the things. Okay. All right, guys. Love you. Mean it. See you. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. You guys are probably going to see me. You know how I do. Okay. I'll see you guys, even if it's just like a short or, quick live or something. You know what I'm saying? I will be back. Okay. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Let's find an outro real quick. Ooh, we'll see.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That's my man, bitch.
Don't try to read me out. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man. Don't try to read me out.
My man.
Ooh, real bad. still the same. Yeah. Period. Don't play with me.
And y'all keep seeing us together. Yes, that video was true. I was in the process of divorcing him. I hired a divorce attorney, paid the retainer, like I'm done, it's through, we're gonna break up. And he was like, okay, if that's really what you wanna do. But
That's my man, bitch.